official presentation, the tail of the tape for this strawweight battle. With 29 years old on both sides, Alice Michalkiewicz a little bit taller than her opponent at 5'4". Please remember that this is a strawweight battle, 52 kilo weight class, 115 pounds and under.
All right, here we go. Kelly Staddon of England in the blue corner, Alice Michalkiewicz of France in the red. And honestly, this is a bout that I'm surprised didn't happen in the amateur leagues, in like European championships or something like that, but it finally happened here tonight.
Kept it just for you here tonight.
Yeah.
Opening contest of this main card of Hexagone. They're standing in the center of the cage now, just testing out with the striking. And after the punches, now a little bit of kicks.
And it could just be stance, but Michalkiewicz seems to have a substantial reach advantage. But again, it could just be stance in the way that they're holding themselves.
First impact now coming in with a clinch. Elbow to the face. Michalkiewicz just wants to hurt her very early in the bout, maybe looking for a cut.
And no surprise that the judoka Kelly Staddon is going for that double underhook body lock. I'm sure we will see a trip attempt soon. There we go. Called it.
Easy.
And there is a bit of a revenge aspect here for Kelly Staddon, because her last amateur fight was actually a loss to Team France's Delphine Benoit in February of last year.
Got Staddon now trying to work. She tried to work that leg hook for a second. Didn't work out. So because Michalkiewicz is a bit like a eel, like very slippery, hard to get a hold on.
Solid knees to the thigh there for Kelly Staddon.
Tenderizing the meat on that left leg, forcing Michalkiewicz to change position. That was bad news for her because she got taken down easily.
Yeah, so far a clear grappling advantage for Staddon. You can tell that she has such an extensive judo background. And depending on how you retain the top position, honestly, half guard can be one of the best ground and pound positions to have. A lot of old school wrestlers used to just kind of chill in half guard because it's kind of easier almost to buck out of a mount position when you compare it to half guard.
Begging for MKZ to move to the side. Gracie, you gotta push her face with your hand.
Just gotta be careful on where those fingers end up so she doesn't accidentally go for an eye poke.
Staddon doing a great work. Every time she has an opportunity, she just pounces with those very short elbows. See? Beautiful sequence of violence every time. Not letting her breathe even for a second, just making her think. Frustrating Michalkiewicz at every single second.
And Staddon is coming off of 2 straight first-round finishes, so, I mean, if that trend holds up, it could be bad news for Michalkiewicz.
You understand why she can get a lot of finishes. I mean, she's a very fast starter, very aggressive, and once she's on top of you, it's like, okay, what do I do now? You can get in panic mode, basically open up yourself to a lot of potential dangers. I mean, she's relentless and constantly. So she's got a solution for everything. Every time that Michalkiewicz moves one part of the body, Staddon is on top of it.
Absolutely apt observation there, Celian. She really does, like you said, have an answer for everything. Just the way that she sort of blocks with her arms to prevent stand-ups. Because I think Michalkiewicz, she's doing a lot of things right. It's just that Staddon is countering every single one of those things.
Quicker, fresher, stronger. The grip of Staddon is impressive too. She wants to get up, Michalkiewicz. She can't. And finally, up with the crowd behind her. 4,000 strong, actually managing Michalkiewicz to power her way back to her feet.
Well, this is exactly what Michalkiewicz needed, but she needs to disengage as well because this clinch position is not working out for her. Oh, nice defensive work there from MKZ.
She had oh, she didn't like that, Staddon.
Perfect timing there from the Brit. Solid defensive elbows there for MKZ.
That takedown was magnificent, and that one, just landing on the head, spiking almost the cranium of Michalkiewicz to the mat. Great job. Domination by the woman from Manchester, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct, yeah.
Just smothering, basically transforming her body in a machine of destruction from every angle.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Michalkiewicz now, you want to keep your distance at every single cost. You've got to keep an active jab. You've got to establish that distance, establish that range, and just make sure that you keep Kelly Staddon as far away as possible.
That was the replay of the last, almost transforming her body into an arrow, being shot at high speed power. Easy, easy takedown. That's beautiful.
Second round, and Michalkiewicz, she's got to make something happen here. She's got to earn Kelly Staddon's respect because right now it's kind of like Staddon is just moving forward undeterred. I think lateral movement will also be key for Michalkiewicz.
You can hear the corner of Michalkiewicz actually saying work, 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 travail, which means always stay active. Basically, do not let her any opportunity to move forward and to attempt that takedown attempt the attempt. You see what I mean?
Oh, nice left hook there for MKZ.
She needs to be the first one of the draw.
I think Michalkiewicz has made some great adjustments heading into the second round. She's doing a lot of lateral movement. She's moving her head. She's very mobile. Nice, another great left hook.
Her body to the side, went to the hook, and then the uppercut.
And the British corner asking for pressure. I'm inclined to agree. She's giving Michalkiewicz way too much space, and she's not setting up any of those takedown attempts.
That's the game plan. You got to put the pressure on one side, and the other side you have to avoid it. So of course you're going to enter into a no man's land or no woman's land in that case.
A good sprawl, but Kelly Staddon still staying on it.
And the student MKZ keeping an eye on her corner, getting the information much needed.
I think Staddon's going to get that takedown. Yeah, she does. As soon as her hands were clasped together, it was pretty much a done deal. And I think that Michalkiewicz might be regretting that she actually engaged previously, because that is what started up this sequence of events that once again leads to her being grounded.
And the trip again, yep. Body lock and the trip, classic.
What Michalkiewicz needs to think about in these standing grappling scenarios is underhooks. Sure, those elbows, they're a lot of fun to throw. It's a lot of fun to inflict a little bit of extra damage on your enemy, but it's also keeping your arms occupied, and it's also leaving basically an open goal for Kelly Staddon to get that takedown.
Michalkiewicz, she said she loves striking. She considers herself an all-around fighter, but striking is her passion. So, of course, that's what she's going to want to be doing most of the time, right?
Yeah, you'd think. And a sort of deep half-guard position here, almost a three-quarter mount.
Attention au juge, ramène tes mains s'il te plaît. Allez Alice.
So far, a lot of smothering and pressure from Kelly Staddon. No ground and pound, though, but I think that might change very soon. There we go. And she's actually really mastering this sort of deep half to almost hybrid side control position. Just using that one foot to keep her opponent's leg down.
I mean, the one left foot is blocking completely the whole leg, right?
Yeah.
Allowing her to continue to improve her position, to get maybe a head and arm choke, at least approaching it. There you go. The head and the arm are locked.
Gator roll almost into a submission there. And it looks like a reverse triangle-ish attempt, but no arm involved, so there's no real submission threat.
40 seconds to go now. Round number 2.
I mean, right now it's almost more of just controlling that top position, but at the end, it's still her in the bottom. She needs to work. Oh,
beautiful! Tornado in around the right arm of Michalkiewicz. She reacted swiftly.
She hasn't let go of it, though. There's still the danger.
Yeah, 15 seconds is still possible. Staddon.
I think it's a little bit too high up on the arm, though.
Survival mode for Alice. And MKZ. Go to round number 3. Well, still problematic. I mean, it was a bit of a standstill for Michalkiewicz. Didn't have the right solution to the Rubik's Cube of aggressiveness by Kelly Staddon. Because once she caught her, once she dropped her, what does she do then?
I mean, she just kept on that position.
No, I mean, what can MKZ do?
Oh, I mean, it's so much easier said than done. But I mean, she's gotta get in. I think her key is going to be getting out of a half guard, either to full guard, but that's not going to help. I think maybe even let Staddon pass to side control and then try to do sort of the underhook stand-up from there. That was that great armbar attempt there from Kelly Staddon. Good defense roll from MKZ.
Look at this arena here in Orange. And of course, the main event tonight, Hidetaka Harato, attempting to capture the world title, heavyweight title against Saunad. That would be later, the main event of the evening. Before that, we continue with a third and final round in this strawweight battle.
If I were Michalkiewicz, I'd be very careful about throwing kicks because the risk of one of them being caught is quite great. Oh, but that was a very hard leg kick that she threw out. She's got to keep her back away from the cage and focus on defending the takedown now instead of, you know, scoring short elbows.
Now it's too late. Now she's trapped. She's in deep waters, and it's going to be tough for her to escape because every time that Staddon grabs you, it's basically almost impossible to, you know, just tear her off away from your body. Unfortunately, we're back to where we were in round number 2 for Michalkiewicz.
Yeah, I mean, again, starting off well on the feet, but the thing is, Staddon she'll take a couple shots gladly, just so long as she can push her opponent towards the cage, and then once she's got her opponent in the cage, she gets that double underhook body lock, and then just slowly works on powering her opponent down to the canvas.
Maybe she's motivated by the fact that the Olympics are just starting here in France this week. And as you said, that's the one thing she never actually managed to do in her judo career. So let's forget about the party atmosphere in Paris right now. She wants to grab a little bit of that fame, a little bit of that excitement.
Yep.
Her in orange.
And Staddon baiting Michalkiewicz with that stand-up.
Yeah, she baits her to smother her even more. Give her hope and then crush the hope.
Yeah.
That's vicious.
Yes, lovely, lovely.
It is lovely indeed.
She's panicking.
I mean, she's just ragdolling her now. I think we're going to see another armbar attempt here from Staddon.
Lovely, cow,
The way
lovely.
that, or perhaps not.
Little knees in the middle of the leg. Nice.
Instant reaction by Kelly
And again,
Staddon.
break the leg, and then you can move.
She is asked to put some knees to her opponent, and that's what she does. I love to see that relationship, you know, between a fighter and
Yeah.
his or hers coach.
We can tell how coachable Staddon is, and again, I think it's just that experience.
You saw that?
You missed it, actually.
Those little elbows to the face that made Staddon react. She didn't like that. Short distance, but you know, you pepper the face with those annoying shots. Stings. Oh, the problem is I really don't think that Michalkiewicz has the solution. It's going to be like that, I think, until the end. It's just going to be a Staddon with the constant pressure. And you have to understand that also, the more time goes, I mean, MKZ is getting tired.
Yeah.
It's getting even tougher. If she could not do escape in round number 2, what makes you think she's going to be able to do it now?
Yeah, exactly. She's been carrying all that weight. Just completely grueling, and again, it's that sort of foot hooking from Staddon that is keeping this top position for her. Michalkiewicz has no answer for it.
I think that little left foot, you know, right position, little hook.
Now back to a traditional side control position.
See, she can't do it.
Yeah,
she's trapped.
Chip away, chip away.
steps into full mount.
Full mount, and MKZ now offering her back. Maybe we're going to have the another choke attempt.
30 seconds to work here for Kelly Staddon, flattening out her opponent.
No, the pancake rolled.
20 seconds. Chip away, chip away.
Allez. 15 secondes, Alice, 15.
Explose, Alice.
Explose, explose.
The problem is that if it does explode right on the end, she's going to expose her chin. So if she's going to stay in that position. And yeah, it's going to go the distance again. Well, it did fight for 15 minutes. And I don't know if you heard it from the corner of Alice MKZ, but they said, you're a warrior, t'es une guerrière. You are a warrior. Unfortunately, the warrior, I think, has been beaten tonight.
Well, I mean, sometimes in MMA, being called a warrior is kind of like a backhanded compliment, right? Like you sure tried. That being said, though, a strong.
She survived 15 minutes. Come on.
Hey, that's more than what Kelly Staddon's past 2 opponents have done. So
there you go. But what a performance by Kelly Staddon. She was not the favorite of the crowd. She was in a foreign country in front of a rabid crowd for MKZ, but she turned off the lights for everyone, because you could see even the passion of the fans kind of died out at the end, because they could feel that their favorite was not going to be able to win it. So I said, you see what I mean? I mean, the fire inside of them was going down. So let's go to the center of the cage for the official decision. Let's see what's up between those two, Michalkiewicz and Kelly Staddon.
Mesdames et messieurs, la gagnante de ce combat par décision unanime des juges, le coin bleu, Kelly Staddon!
It's a unanimous decision for Kelly Staddon. She's now 3-1 in her professional career.
that's not bad, with a 3-fight winning streak as well.